Hey, just discovered a money-saving tip or trick that you can use to put up plastic or other sheathing, such as what I've used on the house. I had to use washers. I just bought them in bulk at the hardware store, just metal washers to secure the foam insulation boards to the house, which was actually a cheaper option than the technically correct way of doing it, which are these specialty washers that are used for putting on foam insulation. But why spend a lot when you can spend little and it's technically better? It's thicker metal, and thicker metal is better than thinner metal. But along those same lines, I've been putting up plastic on both my shed out over there, I'll show you in a minute, and also on the chicken coop, just to prevent the chickens area from getting snowed on when the snow starts to come. It's very unusual for us to not have snow this far into January. It's given me time to do things like this, so I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, I've got lots of these greenhouse pots laying around. I use them after we buy a tree or something. We use them in the garden, and you can see I've already utilized this one quite a bit. I've cut the bottom out of it and quite a bit of the sides. Hey, kitty cat. So I'm just cutting pieces. This, any kind of plastic sheeting isn't really a permanent fix for anything. So since it's not going to have to be there for very long, I'm not worrying too much about how it looks. Just some big pieces. These are about 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 or anywhere in between. Just cutting a few of those. And I'll put them up. Okay, I just started out. And screw it down. That's it. Okay, there we go. This isn't the normal Visqueen type plastic, painter's plastic that you buy at the hardware store. This is greenhouse plastic, so it's much stronger, it's tear resistant. So what I'm doing here may or may not work for the cheaper plastic rolls, but this principle would work still. All you need is something bigger to cover more area around the screw. So pretty simple. That's not the only thing you can do, but with this strength of plastic, I only need it every couple feet probably. And then there are a couple other options. All right, the other thing I can do, the other option, is to use these little plastic capped nails. They're usually used for putting on tar paper, whatever happens to be what you're using under your roof. They work pretty well for this thing. Okay. You saw me using my fancy hammer, homemade thing. Okay, so it's getting pretty dark. So I'm not going to show you the whole process of the next one, but it, as all these are, is really easy. All I do is get a piece of lath from the store. All lath is just a piece of wood. It's about 3/8 of an inch thick and about 1.5 inches wide. You just screw them on. That's it. And if you have the cheap plastic, like I was mentioning before, then you just roll up the ends. And actually, for the cheap plastic, rolling up the end and doubling or quadrupling, or if you roll it a third time, it's eight thicknesses. Anyway, the thicker you get it on the ends, the better it's going to hold. All of this is probably obvious to most people, but sometimes it's nice to have a little refresher course of what the options are if you get in a bind or don't want to go downtown to get new stuff. Anyway, that's a little DIY tip and trick thing. All right, talk to you later. Bye.